Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day. For those that aren't familiar with who it is that I am, my name is Ricky. We have a little bit over 330,000 subscribers within our YouTube channel. We're the largest YouTube channel for those who invest in the stock market. So if you guys aren't subscribed already, we'd love to be a part of your success if you guys see value in our videos. Also, we run the largest private trading community for those who invest in the stock market. It's called Technical Solutions, and it's that third link in the description if you guys would like to join. It's a free Facebook group. We offer a free Discord chat. It's all under Technical Solutions, and it's an amazing community worldwide for those that want to get started in investing in the stock market. Today was a pretty slow day when it came down to trading. Yesterday, I almost cleared about $1,000. I took it very easy. Today, I made a very simple mistake for those that are part of Learn Plan Profit. So that's that first link in the description. They get to watch me trade live every single morning. I went live for about 1 hour and just made a very simple mistake that led to my red day today. I don't know if you guys have seen, but for the past, pretty much almost the past week, not just this week, but the week prior, even when I was in Europe, I was trading one specific ETF that I was doing pretty well with, and it was called ticker symbol JNUG. I barely escaped. Yesterday when I closed almost $1,000, I believe it was $985 yesterday trading, I almost made the mistake of getting back into JNUG, and it ended up selling off all day, right? So it's showing signs of a downward pattern. If you look at the 180-day analysis for JNUG, it offers a continuous downward pattern. It is very oversold, but it does not offer this full-on reversal just yet. I was playing this game with myself this morning, and I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but yesterday I made this video kind of like at 11:30 at night, and I talked about I really wanted to focus on whatever stocks were showing signs of an uptrend. I didn't want to be biased, and I didn't want to force any trade on any specific ticker. But because I was so focused on not being biased on trading JNUG, because I've been trading it so often for the past 10 days, I ended up forcefully not trading JNUG and almost forcefully trading JDST and selling that one to myself, which ended up leading to my red day. First of all, I should not have been trading today because of the schedule that I had set up. I just sold one of my cars and just finished all the paperwork on that. So Ishmael came with me, went to Tempe, handed over the title. Everything was all good and clear. If you guys follow me on Instagram, the link is down below. I just posted an update for those that aren't familiar with kind of what we do on the side of buying and reselling some of our cars. You guys should be seeing the video soon. Just because you guys tune into all my videos, I'll just let you guys know, as I know you guys really don't care. But it's the 2015 Alpha 7 GTR, the blue one that I just sold. Had it for almost a year, and I broke even. So I bought it for $65,000. I sold it for $65,000 almost a year ago. So I bought it early December. And then as of today, completely got rid of it and sold it for $65,000 as well. I'm going to be making a video about it when it comes down to the maintenance and the money that I put into it, but it's very minute. And I just know because of the house, because everything that I had set up with my calls this morning, and then as well as just the workload that I had with this car and everything else, my schedule just didn't really accommodate my trading. I was actually up about $350 on JDST. I didn't lock in profits because I was not accessible at the time. And proof comes to show, I should have locked in profits. I should have been more available. And if I was not available and I knew that, then I probably should not have traded. So I'm going to do a very quick breakdown. I have some news that I'm going to tell you guys at the very end of the video. And I just want to keep it simple, right? We had an amazing week. We're still ending the week on a green note. Just kind of a rough way to end it. But it's definitely not that bad, right? With everything that's going on, truly blessed, really happy with everything on how it played out. Just a very simple mistake. And let's go ahead and I wanted to show you guys kind of what I did. So I'll show you guys how much I'm down. $464.48. I have 320 shares with an average price of $86.93. I could have done a much better job. Again, if my average price is at $86.93, which is around this specific area right here, it definitely pushed up way above that, and it almost hit highs of $88. I was up nearly $350 at the time. I did not lock in profits. Again, I was not available. There's no excuse. There's no excuse on what I have, why didn't I sell? I just literally was not available when it came down to JDST at this specific price point. It started to sell off. It's showing signs of a potential, reversal, and it's trying to push up. It's getting rejected by that middle VWAP. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm probably going to sell during extended hours. That's something that I have the ability to do. Not everyone has that, so that means that after the market closes, for about 2 to 4 hours after the market closes, I still have the ability to trade for those that have the access to doing that. So one mistake that I did today was I was so focused on whatever was actively trending up. I saw JNUG right away, right as the market opened. JDST push up, right? It showed a very strong push up. Looking at the 180-day analysis, I knew that JDST was very overextended. We were hitting that like $90 price point, but it was so bearish. So bullish that it just made sense on why this thing would continue to rally. Yesterday did a beautiful job trading in between the middle and top VWAP, and that's really what I wanted to focus on. I got in a little bit too soon. Something that I did very nicely yesterday when it came down to my JNUG trade, my day trade, I waited for the full-on reversal and really paid a lot of attention to the MACD indicator, and unfortunately did not do that today. Very small little mistake of my entry point. How many of you guys have done this? My entry point was just not there, and I simply could have waited a little bit more for this full-on reversal and would have seen that, hey, maybe JDST isn't the best trade right now because it's trading in between the middle and bottom VWAP. And looking at /GC, it showed signs of it being trying to be kind of bullish today. I mean, in reality, /GC and JNUG and JDST didn't play very well together today. And then looking at JNUG just absolutely killed it for at least the better half of the day. Really showed signs of an amazing uptrend. I want to congratulate all those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit. We had this like little discussion when I went live. Again, they get to watch me trade live. And I think it was one of our members, Jay. He's like, hey, Ricky, with all due respect, I hope JDST burns to the ground because I'm in JNUG. It's because he was invested in JNUG, and if JDST pulls back, then that means JNUG pushes up. And it definitely went in his favor. He locked in profits at around 720, 725, and then it got rejected and then continued to push up. So regardless, I made a very simple mistake of getting in too early and forcefully not trying to be biased. It was really like ironic because I ended up being biased anyways and forcefully trading JDST because I didn't want to trade JNUG because I've been trading JNUG for the past 10 days. Very dumb little mistake that I made and very easily avoidable. So DWT did a pretty good job pushing up and then got rejected all day. Same thing with the drip, pushed up, got rejected. DGAS did pretty much the same thing, pushed up, got rejected. So there was like a lot of like false reversals and we just had to be a little bit more active when it came down to trading, and just with how active I was today, it just wasn't going to be like a good day for me. LABU, we talked about this one very quickly. It was showing signs of a potential reversal. Looking at the 180-day analysis, it's showing signs of potential consolidation around this area. If you guys look at LABD, which is the inverse, this one's one that shows a pretty consistent descending pattern. So I would be iffy on this one. I would set your alerts for the potential break below the EMA indicator. Also keep a very close eye on this MACD. Once it starts to descend, it's not descending just yet. It's still pretty bullish, right? But once it starts to descend and then we see the confirmation of the pattern start to pull back, then looking at the reversal for LABU might be something that we might want to keep a very close eye on. Obviously, JNUG is very oversold and it's showing signs again of potential reversal. It's just that /GC and JNUG in itself has been very bearish within the past couple of months. So I was really just trying to focus on, for those that are going to be asking, why did I trade JDST? I was just really trying to focus on whatever's actively trading up, intraday and big picture, and trade that. I just made a really bad choice on my entry point. And also, I was up regardless of my entry point at the end of the day, and I just wasn't available. I didn't lock in profits where I should have, and that was my mistake. So again, those are my tips for the day. Make sure that you identify a good entry point, that you don't sell it to yourself on when you should enter and the fear of missing out. And then also be available when it comes up to trade. Very simple things, and it's so dumb that I have to talk about it. And they're mistakes that I should not be making. But unfortunately, again, we're all human, and it's just something that I ended up doing today. So, yeah, that's really just it. I wanted to keep it very simple today with my breakdown and what ended up, what I did well, what I could have done better. It could have been a green day, and I could have ended the entire week on a green note. I'll keep you guys up to date if I see a push on JDST during extended hours, which I don't think is very likely. But if I end up staying green, then I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll post it. If not, I'll close out my position and I'll post that as well. I just want to thank you guys again. Yeah, I did see that Tesla is looking scary. I did see the Tesla sell off and all that. So I just wanted to, really blessed about, obviously my trading didn't go well today, but overall trading for the week was very smooth, very green, right, as a whole. When it came down to the buying and reselling of cars, another successful flip, so truly blessed on that, how I was able to enjoy my Alpha 7 GTR for almost a year and not lose any money on it when it came down to what I bought it for and what I sold it for. Very quick, when it comes down to the breakdowns of the expenses, all I remember investing into it was actually Nissan comped my oil change. So I know the people here at Nissan Chandler, and I want to give you guys a huge shout out. I should be making a video for you guys, but they did an oil change for my GTR. They did not charge me 1 penny, and all they asked, I think, was for a shout out or something like that, which I still owe you. And then the other thing was I have a partnership here with a tire shop. They put our 888 tires on the two I think back tires of my GTR, and those were about a little bit under $1,000. I know that's just ownership expenses, and then my insurance isn't that much. It's a little bit under $300 if I'm not mistaken. I mean, it's a lot in comparison to like a normal car, but it's definitely not that much. I just want to share, although I did break even with the price of what I bought it for and what I sold it for, there's obviously ownership expenses. When it comes down to registration, there's a registration refund. Since I didn't keep it for the full 12 months, I get a prorated amount back. I'll be doing a full breakdown, but I know for a lot of you that don't really care about my cars and just wanted a quick little summary, that's pretty much what led to my success. I focused a lot on trying to get a good deal. I was very patient. When the deal came up, I made the offer, it got accepted. I picked it up in San Diego, drove it back, enjoyed it, made amazing videos with it, had a lot of fun with it. I got a lot of smiles per gallon, and it's an amazing car. It was one of my dream cars when I first got started, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. One thing that I just wanted to talk about was, I don't know if you guys heard the news. I don't really ever talk about this, but for those that are similar within the age bracket of myself, or maybe around the same age bracket as me, there's an artist. His name is Mac Miller. Unfortunately, based on some news, he has, I think, passed away due to overdose. So I personally used to listen to his music all the time. I used to skateboard. For those that aren't familiar with that or seen my older post on Instagram, I used to skateboard for about 6 to 7 years. And he was just like a person or an artist that I would always listen to. I'd always be at Vans Skate Park, at Orange, at the Block, and I used to listen to that, his songs all the time. So just wanted to remind you guys, I think he was 26 or 27 years old, to have fun with whatever it is that you guys do. Have a passion for it, regardless if it's investing in the stock market, regardless of what it is, right? If you want to buy and resell cars, invest in real estate, drop ship, start your own business, invest in the stock market, invest in any market. Just have fun with whatever it is that you do. Do it with the people that you love, and just make sure that you live every day at least to the fullest, or at least that you're doing something every day to make yourself smile. So I'm going to be playing his song at the very end of this video. Just want to thank you guys again for all the support. Hopefully we earned your guys' thumbs up. Hopefully you guys absolutely killed it this week when it came down to trading. And for those that didn't, then guess what? The beautiful thing about the stock market is that every single week, every single day, we're giving you opportunities. So let's just focus on preparing and planning for next week to make sure that we have the best week ever. So again, guys, continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. For those that would like to work with me a little bit on a closer basis, be sure to click that first link in the description. That's our group for Learn, Plan, Profit. You get to watch me trade live and get to message me on a daily basis. We get to work together to break down your stocks. So if you need a little bit more assistance, I would love to be a part of your success. But yeah, thank you guys again, guys. Okay, Google, play. So this is one of the songs that I always used to listen to. Okay, Google, volume 7. Sorry for the language. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy, team.